Hello, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I do my hair, or at least how I did it. I actually shaved my sides recently, so I don't really do it the same anymore. But these are all the products that I use, and I put them in after I wash my hair with my shampoo and conditioner, and this is a heat protectant. So basically, I use a small little curler. You can also use a straightener, depending on what type of look you want. If you want your hair to be more curled up, use a curler. So basically, I separate my bangs out of the way, and I take my curler, like my very small like curler, and I curl my bangs. You could also use a straightener for this. The straightener that I have is like a mini travel-sized one. I believe it's the Revlon one. So basically, it's just a lot of sectioning out. I have layers, of course, in this hair. Not that many, but layers like an onion. And basically, I just keep it in that curled state so that my bangs curl. And I take a little sections at the top of my hair. I start from the top to the bottom. That's how I do my hair. Um, so basically, I take out a section and I take my curler and I curl it up and roll it up, and then I hold it there for a little bit. So you just gotta wait. It takes a lot of patience. I mean, this hair, for me at least, it takes only like about 15-ish minutes to do this. But it can take longer if you have longer hair. So basically, you would just want to hold it in a little bit. Use your hairspray. I have the Got to Be Glued one. You can pretty much use any hairspray, but this is a good one to use. But it doesn't smell that good. So that's kind of a downside. And then I take this other section that's below my hair. I filmed this when I didn't shave my sides and when I had red hair still. But I will make a tutorial on how I style my hair with my shaved sides. It's still like that flip up, but it's a different look, basically. It looks differently than how this is. So it's a lot of curling, and I know I look like a, I don't know, George Washington. I look like I have, my hair looks like one of those wigs in like the olden days that they used to wear. So then for the back, I take a smaller section in the back, and I curl that. I like to take smaller sections because it makes your hair, I find it that it makes my hair look more layered and like floofy, and it like goes up more, you know what I mean? And if it's just all one thing, it kind of looks a little weird. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And I know that my hair, when I filmed this, was really uneven because I dyed it myself, and I had to bleach it a few times because I dyed my hair with like permanent boxed hair dye. So ignore that it's uneven, but that's fine, whatever. So basically, you're just curling it up, and I did my entire head. So I only film one side of my hair. I only film my bangs and one side of how I curl it. But for the way back, I just take the back section and curl it up. Like, I just take the back and curl it up. I don't really separate the back part, like the back part, because it's like doesn't really matter anyways. Um, so yeah, basically you just want to curl it. Like, it's just that simple. Um, it's a different, like, when I had shorter hair, um, I would use a straightener, but when I was growing my hair out, like my hair, the length that I have here, um, I just started using a curler because it would curl my hair up more. So, see the back, I just take the back. I don't really take sections of it. Not really, kind of. Um, but it's just taking sections and being patient with it. And you want to make it to look, you want it to be even and look even. So make sure you hairspray this all so it stays in place too, in the place that you want it to. For me, I use a lot of hairspray so that this stays up. Like, you need to use a lot. People are like, oh my god, your hair looks so soft. In reality, it's just crunchy and weird. After a while, it gets like that. So, after you've done your entire head, you can use, my roots are going in, so I used my root thing, and these are some volume powders. I have both of these, and they're pretty good. I do use volume power. I recently started using them because I actually could, you know, buy them. But I have this sexy hairspray. This is the big, and this smells so good, by the way. I also use this with the Got to Be Glued one, and I spray it all over my head, all over my curls, so that they stay up and they stay looking nice. As you can see, it's every part of my hair is basically curled. This is basically the best of how it looks. And now I'm shaking my head. This is what I do. I know I look insane. This is what I do to get it loose. And then I brush it out carefully. Okay, brush it out carefully, because you don't want to brush too vigorously and just mess up all the curling and the time that you spent just curling. So this is when this is the perfected version of this hairstyle, in my opinion, because I was doing this for a very long time. I've been curling my hair up like this for a very long time at this point. So you brush it out, brush your bangs out, and you basically just want to mess around, make it look good, tease your hair a bit at the top so it doesn't look flat. And then you add more hairspray, even more. You want to make sure that you want to make it look good and like mess around for a bit. So it takes like 15 minutes to curl your hair, but then it takes like 5 minutes to like, brush it out and like make it look better after it's, curled. And then I'm shaking my head again and I'm head banging, okay? I wasn't listening to a metal song, no. I was just doing my hair. This is what I do every day almost. More hairspray, even more hairspray, because why? Because I'm insane. I go through a lot of hairspray all the time. And is it really good for me? Is it really good for me to spend so much money on hairspray? No. My dad actually doesn't buy hairspray for me anymore, so I have to buy it myself, which buying stuff, let's just say it's borrowing. Like, I borrow a lot of stuff. So now I'm using this volume powder at the top of my roots, and I'm using my brush, and I'm digging into my head. I don't know, I think this like stimulates hair growth. I don't know, I don't really care, but I just want to add a lot of volume, and I just want to make my hair look as good as possible. My hair type is like thin, especially since I've bleached it so many times. It's even thinner. And then I'm just using the Got to Be Glued volume powder on the bottom because it's more precise with like the little fine tip pump that they have. And I'm just massaging it into my roots of my hair. And I kind of look a little weird. My hair does look odd, but it's just how I am. I just look odd. And fun fact, when I started my freshman year of high school, I'm a freshman currently, but when I started, no one was doing this. No one was doing this at my school. But then people started doing it after they saw my hair. And I was like, that's really funny. Do you think I just don't notice that? Like, people that I had classes with, or still have, I basically, like, it was weird. It was weird. Anyways, this is the finished product of my hair. Very slay. And I'll do another video on how I style my shaved sides now. So, bye guys. This is the end.